Welcome back. The Oscar-nominated film Whiplash is turning heads pretty quickly. ABC Columbia's movie critic Matt Perrone tells us if this drama about a Princeton musician will hit a high note during the Academy Awards.
Welcome to day one of the Oscars Overview 2015. Over the next 8 days, I will review each of the Best Picture nominees leading up to the Oscars next weekend here on ABC Columbia. Last year when I reviewed them, I did them in ascending order based on what I thought would win the award. Since I was completely wrong, I decided to do it a little different this year. We have a 50-50 split. 4 of the 8 nominees are based on a true story, 4 are complete works of fiction. So what I'll do is one day I'll review a fictitious movie, the next day I'll review one based on actual events. So without any further ado, here's my take on the first fictitious film, the musical drama Whiplash. Our film begins with Andrew Neiman, played by Miles Teller. He is a talented drummer in his first year in an exclusive Manhattan music academy. While practicing, he gets the attention of studio band director Terrence Fletcher, portrayed by J.K. Simmons. Right away, it's shown that Andrew seeks this man's approval and wants to be a part of his band. Several days later, Fletcher shows up to one of Andrew's classes and tells him to report to his band at 6 a.m. the next morning. Waking up late, he rushes to class only to get his first taste of Fletcher's personality, seeing that the class doesn't start till 9 a.m. During the first session, the relationship between the two becomes apparent in all its confusing splendor. After Fletcher tells Andrew that he belongs there and just to have fun, we witness the dark side of this supposed mentor. He kicks one member out of the band for not knowing if he was out of tune and proceeds to physically and emotionally abuse Andrew on his first attempt at playing a new song. Brought to tears of frustration, Andrew immediately doubles his efforts to appease this new master, oftentimes practicing until his blood flows freely. As Andrew earns the position of core drummer, we see the ups and downs as his innocence crashes away with each crash of a cymbal. As the movie progresses, we see Andrew becoming a different person at the expense of his family, his girlfriend, his health, and even to the point of putting his life in jeopardy. Through all this, the sadism continues and the mind games become more extensive. A string can only be wound so tight until it pops, and even after it pops, the strands can still be wound tighter. Throughout the whole movie, we keep waiting to see if this breaking point will be achieved or if a mutual respect and understanding can be reached. Even though this is my first review of the 8, this one is definitely one of my favorites of the group. It completely opens the discussion of whether today's society, where every child gets a trophy, is preferable to a drill sergeant mentality of a coach, teacher, or mentor. Miles Teller is an up-and-coming talent without a doubt, and there is no question about the award buzz surrounding J.K. Simmons' performance. It really reminded me of his character from the prison series Oz. This is one of those movies that allows you to feel the entire emotional range possible while watching a film. And it also has that one poignant moment where everything just clicks together. The music is fantastic, and the open-ended final scene is worth the entire movie. This has been your Oscars Overview. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for the next Best Picture nominee.
And you can catch the real deal right here on ABC Columbia. The 87th Annual Oscars is set for Sunday, February 22nd. It will be held at the Dolby Theater in Hollywood. Coverage starts that night at 7.